By the end of this video, you will learn how to organize your Google Drive as you see fit. To start, you will need to be logged into your Google account. Then we will open Google Drive. First, let's navigate to the upper right corner and select the Google Apps icon. Then select Drive. You can also go up to the URL and type in drive.google.com to get to the same location. Now that the Google Drive has opened, let's start organizing. First, creating folders and subfolders helps to organize files and makes it easy to find them later. Right now, you can see the folders that I have created or uploaded. Below these folders, you will notice that there are a list of files. This list will continue to grow and become unmanageable if you don't take time to organize them into folders. Let's take a look at this file, Drawings. I'm not really sure what it is, but I can easily preview it. I just have to select it, then I'll navigate to the upper right-hand corner and select Preview. Now I know what it is. I can go back to Drive and I can decide if I want to delete it because I don't need it. I would select the trash can, or I could right-click it and rename it so it makes more sense of what it is. So I could say a drawing of ER and or. Then I can also move it into a folder instead of just leaving it hanging there. I'm going to right-click and I can say Move To. And if I don't have a folder that I want to put it in, I can always go down to the bottom and create a new folder, and I'll call it Practice. Then I'll press Enter, and I'll move the file there. Now if I scroll back up to Practice, and I double-click it to open it, then I'll see the file. I just showed you one way to create a new folder. I will show you some other ways. First, navigate to the upper left-hand corner and select Plus New. Select Folder, type in the folder name, and press Create. You notice that the folder was created under My Drive. Another way to create a folder is under this button. You will see My Drive. You can expand it by pressing this arrow. You'll see a list of all the folders contained under My Drive. If I wanted to create a subfolder under Canvas Training, I could just right-click on that folder name and select New Folder. Type in the folder name, Para Training, and create. Now when I expand this folder, I can see Para Training. If I want to put in a document, I know I have one down here. If I want to scroll down, here's Canvas Para Training script. I can click on this document and I can drag it into that folder. And now if I want to look to see that it's in there, I can open Canvas Training, open Para Training, and there's my document. Now I will show you how to visually organize your Google Drive by adding color to folders. If you look right now, it looks pretty blah. Every folder is gray. But if I want to, for training, I have a couple different training folders. I could right-click on the folder, go down to Change Color, and make it red. My other training folder, I can also make that red. So the color choices are up to you, how you want to categorize or color code your My Drive, but it just makes it visually appealing. Another way to add some organization to your Google Drive is to put a star next to the folder name. If you go down to Canvas Training, let's say I want all my training folders to stand out more, or I want to concentrate on them, I can just right-click and add a star. I'll do it to this one too. Right-click, add a star. Now, if I go over to the left, I can select Starred, and it will just show me the items, the folders, and the files that I have stars next to, so I can just concentrate on those items. Now I just have a couple more things to mention. Throughout this tutorial, I was in List View where you could see the list of the folder and file names. You can sort by name, ascending or descending. You can also sort by modification, last modified by me, and last opened by me. If you go to the upper right-hand corner, you can notice there's an icon. It's Grid View, so there's another way to view your drive. Some people might find this one more appealing. You can also see, if you look at the files, you can see the contents of the files, so it's easy to click and drag the files into the correct folders. Also, you can sort by name, and then if you click on name, you can also sort by last modified. Another thing I wanted to mention is if we look at some of my file names, I have lesson plan. That's not very descriptive, so if I'm ever searching for a certain lesson plan, I might want to make my name more descriptive to make it easier to find in the future. I might want to put dates in my file or folder names just to make it easier to find. It's up to you how you categorize it, but do whatever makes sense for you. This concludes our video on how to organize your Google Drive. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please contact the help desk at extension 2900.